Welcome to Motley Socialists. I'm your host, Mr. Kieffer, and today I'm joined by the man, the legend, the average Joe of lore, Mr. Morgan.
So yesterday when I texted you, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Did you have any idea as to what I was saying?
Not the foggiest fucking clue, no.
So you've never heard the song from Ice Cube, Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself?
I most likely have. My brain's just not making a connection because it's,
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm bad for your health. Dropping bombs on your moms. Fuck car alarms.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm still like, I know the song. It's just like, is it just that it was a reference to the song, or is it like, was there something deeper in there?
I mean, there was nothing deeper in there.
Okay.
You said something, and so then I started with the lyrics, and then I just kept going, and you were like, what are you doing right now?
That's fair.
And then eventually you just stopped texting me back.
That's fair. That's fair. So, okay.
All right. What fresh hell do you have for me today?
Well, we are going to go over the County Commissioner Business meeting for September 18th, 2025.
Great.
We also have a post by Matt Spurlock to go over during a specific point in today's episode.
Okay. Matt Spurlock, an actual friend of the pod.
I know. And FYI, I think Mr. Morgan will find it interesting, that particular post by Matt Spurlock. There's a reason why I'm going to bring it up at a certain point.
Okay. All right.
Now, without further ado, let's get into the local topic.
Okay.
So, first, there was a rumor and or concern that the Josephine County Commissioners might stop doing in-person business meetings and might end up going the route of Cliff Bentz with virtual meetings.
Oh, Jesus God. Yeah.
The excuse they gave when they were pondering this was that they were concerned about security risks in the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're very concerned because, Barnett takes fire on his way to work each day.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, however, they opted to not do virtual meetings.
Okay.
And they decided to keep doing the in-person meetings.
Good.
This I just want to bring up because I believe the fact that our commissioners even considered doing this is laughable.
Oh, totally.
Pathetic and noteworthy. So,
Okay.
now we're going to get into the video here, and this is going to be a little bit different just to start with than normal, because normally when they have a prayer, I like to show the prayer because, dude,
Yeah.
yeah, not relevant in that. I'm not going to be having the prayer in this.
Okay.
But I am going to point out that as we start this, there is a technical difficulty.
Okay.
This technical difficulty clears up after about 6 minutes into the video. I have edited this down, so we're not going to do the full 6 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
I do not know what caused this issue.
Okay.
And it seems like the commissioners at the time aren't even aware that this is an issue. And it seems to resolve itself.
Huh. I'm curious.
I am kind of the opinion that this technical issue enhances the county commissioner business meeting. There's a specific reason why.
Wait, now I'm really curious.
And at least it enhances it for the purposes of people who are remote watching.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with the first 20-ish seconds of that meeting where the technical issue was occurring.
Okay.
And I don't need to expose anybody, you or the listeners, to the full 6 minutes of it.
No,
and
don't.
Then we're just going to jump right into Bletch doing introduction of the rules of comments, and then comments, and then it's just the commissioners.
All right.
And before we get into this, because I'm doing a lot of, hey, I'm priming the pump here. But no, not priming the pump, but just something to make sure people are aware of. Like usual on this, there's some business that they go over before we get to the comments. One of the little things of business that I cut out of this is it seems like the county legal representative or lawyer had an announcement, and there's a couple others, but his announcement had to do with the general lawsuit in the nation pertaining to the opioid lawsuit. The one where like a bunch of different counties, states like sued a pharmaceutical company because of the opioid thing.
Yeah.
And it's basically just saying, hey, we're probably going to have this money coming in and it's going to be so much. It's important, but it's also something that's, I don't find particularly revolutionary or revelatory about this. So I'm not going to be addressing it. I don't give a shit about it.
Okay.
So, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Are you ready to start?
I'm curious as to what happened here, so let's do it.
All right, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, Josephine County. What the? Sound?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep. There's no sound. They're sitting there talking and talking and talking. And there's
oh my God.
And the thing is, for the people who are there, obviously they can hear this, but for everybody who's watching this, I find that this enhances the experience because I don't have to listen to them being dipshits. Now, I did cut when the sound starts to come back on.
Okay.
And it was weird because you can start to kind of hear them like faint, like somebody just go, oh, and start gently turning up the gain on the microphone, got a little louder and a little louder. Yeah, and it's like they have not the foggiest fucking clue.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't think they do.
Jesus Christ. All right.
So in a moment, they are going to get to, it's going to cut directly to Bletch introducing things.
Okay.
All right, next up is item number 4. This is requests and comments from the citizens. This is an opportunity for anybody here to speak for 3 minutes on any subject matter that they would like. I would like to show my appreciation in the past for the respect and productivity that we've had at this time and juncture in the meetings. I would like to remind everybody we have 2 copies of the meeting rules. If you're not familiar with them, I ask that you read them and become familiar with them. Again, as in the past, I look forward to a respectful and productive interaction here. Should you choose to go a different route, we will have to maybe not accommodate you if you choose to be disruptive or disrespectful. So
that we decide what that means.
First this morning, in the back corner there, sir.
Back corner.
Hi, David Dapper, Grants Pass. I would like to thank the commissioners for coming up with a responsible budget and the difficult decisions you had to make.
I'm not sure it's responsible.
Especially Commissioner Barnett for all his hard work with the library people to iron out a deal. I hope we can get that behind us soon. But I just like, this is our home where we live.
Yeah.
And we need to not be taking shots at each other. We need to be picking each other out.
So
hey guys. Hey, look, this is our town. This is like our house. We shouldn't be taking shots at one another, even though someone's verbally abusing me, even though my grandpa's hitting me over the head and calling me all kinds of names.
Well, again, this seems like, and I could be very much misreading this.
Oh God, yeah.
This to me seems like this is pointed at people who like with the recall petition stuff.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And again, I could be misreading this, but what gets me is Chris has done a lot of slanderous shit on his social media and media pages.
Exactly
so it's like,
what I'm talking about.
So it's like this is preaching to the choir here when the choir is like, doing
also
horrible shit.
I mean, the other thing I'm getting at is, this is our town. You should be fighting for what you believe, your town should stand for, what it should look like. No, I'm not just going to fucking lay down and while these dipshits run over me.
No.
Fuck you.
So let's continue. This guy I don't think was very long.
Okay.
We're neighbors, right? Anyway, thank you for your hard work.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So
Victor, Grants Pass.
Here we go.
As always, I am here once again to voice my opposition to the promotion of religion.
Thank you.
And the forcing of Christian beliefs on the public by this Board of County Commissioners. Remember, you are government employees who, by the very nature of your positions, are obligated to remain neutral in the promotion of religion or non-religion. Religion has no place in these proceedings.
Nope.
This board's actions promoting religion is a discriminatory action against me, for I believe there is no God, and religion is a lie at best.
My man.
And highly inflammatory and divisive at worst.
And it's not, again, it's not just discriminatory against him. I mean, it is.
Right. Yeah.
But anybody else who is atheist, agnostic, not Christian, that's goddamn discriminatory.
Right.
Because I don't ever recall them bringing up a rabbi to do a Jewish prayer to start one of these, or a Muslim or a Buddhist. This is
Yeah.
Whoop-de-shit. The majority of the county here is religious. They're Christian. Okay, and that doesn't make it not discriminatory.
Right. No, this guy's absolutely right.
Yep.
The MAGA, Christian National White Separatist Movement, has once more, as always, caused another needless death in the killing of Charlie Kirk. Let me be clear. He was your hero, not mine. But then this is exactly what the movement needed, a martyr. A symbol they can use to militarize our government, remove First Amendment and other rights, and as the flames are further fanned, we'll see more armed troops in our cities and towns, the implementation of curfews, and then declaration of martial law, followed by the seizing of weapons, all for your safety and security, of course. Just like what is currently happening and proposed to happen at the courthouse and here at the WBS. Remember, those who give up rights and freedom for safety and security will have neither. But what can we do, you might ask? We can start at the local level and remove tyrants like Bleck and Barnett. If you have not yet done so, sign the recall petition. The last recall effort was an easy win and a good start. But like a forest fire, you have to get all the remaining embers, or it will smolder and reignite into something even more devastating, as it has. Shameless self-enrichment with zero accountability and zero transparency. We deserve better from our government and for our money. And I also would like to raise the issue of no ADA access. The ADA doors are locked at both and inaccessible at both entrances. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I always have to get that thank you when I can because it's so passive aggressive.
Yeah, it is. No, dude's absolutely right. Hitting the nail on the head as always.
Yep. So,
yep.
All right, let's see what we got next.
Holly Morton, Josephine County. Again, thank you for your service, gentlemen. This is all getting very tiresome. You know, the same thing that's happening with the recalls is happening in many other counties. And we know that a group called Indivisible is organizing these things all across our state in order to get rid of our commissioners and bring in people from their group. And that's just wrong. It costs the citizens plenty of time, a lot of money, and I can't see that there's any real serious grievance at all.
Tell me how you didn't read the petition.
That we couldn't come in and talk about and try to resolve. I know that there are people that used to run the departments in the county, and they're pretty disappointed that they're not still running the county and therefore thinking that they can run the county, including in addition to their departments. But the fact is, it was better for our county to cut out some of those larger expenses.
No,
We've
it really
already
wasn't.
recovered
No.
the money that was invested to do that. I think even in July, we were already back in the black. And so that's proven that it was a good move fiscally.
What?
So just to pause this.
Yeah.
We weren't in the red.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, we're now back in the black. It's like, but we weren't out of the black.
Yeah, we were never there.
So
you're building a straw man. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, she's building a straw man, something to burn. This is very weird. And I like that. Rogue Indivisible, so they can replace the commissioners with their own people. It's like, that's not how that works.
I just find that funny after our interview that we had with Mr. Spurlock, where it's like, I think I asked, like, are you like, are you this group, and he's like, no, we're just a Facebook group, we just, we get together and we do things, but it's not like he's this invisible hand over the entire state.
I know he's a George Soros of our county or something.
And I just, and for like the last week, I've been going here and there, and I've been seeing people like this being like, oh yeah, there's this rogue Indivisible group, and they're like doing all this shit and whatnot, and I just have to laugh because I'm like, you whiny bitches, it's an online group. Yep. It's a fucking thespian, group down at your local high school. What are you guys doing? It's a club.
Yeah, no, it's like there's no political aspirations in that club.
Yeah.
It's people who are there to talk about local stuff, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And here's the best part. I love the fact, and she will have more to say in this. Sorry, I just had to pause here because fun.
Sure, yeah.
But my favorite part of this so far is Rogue Indivisible's plan is to oust these county commissioners who were elected. And I don't know if she used the word elected, but only one of them was elected.
Sure.
And then put in place their people. And it's like, that's not how that works.
No.
Rogue Indivisible gets jack and shit say about who the next, replacement commissioners are going to be. If both of these dinguses are recalled, then it is the county board of directors. They get to do interviews and interview people and hire somebody who they feel will be best for the job. Like in theory, competent, all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 commissioners for a quorum and the 2 remaining commissioners choose the third. In no way, shape or form is Rogue Indivisible a part of that fucking equation.
No, it's a Facebook group.
Yep. All right, shall we continue listening to this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Things have changed in our county over the many years. We don't have the timber industry, and grants and so forth from the government are going down.
By
and
who?
we need to have a coffer, which is, I know what you're trying to do. So people who are fiscally responsible do respect what it is that you're doing. We also, people that are socially responsible, respect the fact that you can walk into your office or call you on the phone at any time.
So, ignoring the fact that the whole thing of you need a coffer is an entirely different argument from we were in the red, now we're in the black.
Yeah, right.
Very different argument, and yet she's treating it like it's the same. This whole thing is, you keep good hours and come in, and it's like, but a lot of these people who are complaining have tried that, and they can't. Because, again, they're not necessarily keeping good hours.
Right.
So.
Come in here and speak civilly, we hope. So we thank you for that. We're all becoming more and more fearful because of what happened with Charlie and other people.
Oh, fuck off. Are you famous? Even if you are fucking famous, like, fuck off.
Well, we're becoming more fearful. It's like, okay, cool. Welcome to the club. Because the vast majority of politically motivated violence, whether it's famous or not in this country, has been perpetrated by the far right against people who are centrist or left. So the only reason why it's like we're now all in fear is because, one of your big celebrities on that side got offed.
Yeah.
And I've seen lots of posts about this, and it is 110% accurate. If Charlie Kirk was a 6-year-old in kindergarten, we'd be over this already.
Nothing.
They'd be over this already.
Fucking crickets.
So this is
I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is that they're using this. They're using this as a cover, like they do, and it's what I've been saying. If you guys would have just fucking listened to people like me saying, "Hey, look, we don't want to take your guns away. We just think there should be better gun control. We think there should be, some checks here, to purchasing a gun, to owning a gun, And in that way, it's like I'm trying to protect everyone, including people
like them.
Yep. And then this happens, and it's like, well,
and here's the thing too. With what happened with Charlie Kirk, we have no idea whether gun regulations would stop that or not.
Well,
it very likely couldn't have.
Right.
But it wouldn't have hurt.
It wouldn't have hurt.
And there are a lot of shootings where, that absolutely would stop that in its tracks.
Yeah.
So, all right. More of her stuff.
Let's do it.
That's what accounts for some of the additional security measures that are required. It's a shame, but that's the world that we live in now.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck you!
Yeah.
You guys didn't care one goddamn minute before that gun went off in Utah.
Nope.
Don't give me this fucking sob story. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, it's, again, this has been going on for decades in this country. Months ago.
And then it happened to them.
Yep. Remember months ago, we had Minnesota lawmaker and her husband and her dog get murdered by a far right wing nut job.
Fucking crickets.
Absolute crickets. No half-mast on the flags.
No.
Charlie Kirk made a joke about it. Well, sorry, he didn't make a joke about it. Charlie Kirk made a joke about Nancy Pelosi's husband being bludgeoned with a hammer. Pertaining to those who died, Charlie Kirk very much was like, oh, look, it's a left-wing guy who did it. It's like, no. It wasn't. So misinformation from Charlie Kirk. So again, until it happens to them, now that it's happened to them, I have the vapors.
Right.
So
exactly. God, there's still a minute
people have
of this.
their agendas, and they're willing to go to great lengths to achieve their own agendas. And I will say this, I've been expecting this recall, because the minute you guys were elected, you two were elected.
You too.
I had people coming out, putting their face this close to mine and saying, we are going to recall them.
Bullshit.
Long before you ever sat in
God,
this chair.
fuck you, lady.
Bullshit.
Go sit down.
So we knew it was going to happen. I'm sorry that things are going this way.
Oh, we
It's
knew.
an absolute shame and an embarrassment for our community.
You're an embarrassment.
People in Jackson
Look at
County
you.
constantly comment, what is the problem with Josephine County? I guess I don't really have the answer, but anyway, thank you for all that you're
Because of people like you. People like you. That's the fucking reason, okay? That's why Josephine County is fucking off its goddamn rocker. People like you.
It's insane.
Morning, Commissioners. Jim Goodwin, resident of Josephine County since 1977. Let me start by saying it is truly, I'm truly grateful that you kept these public meetings with public comment. When that would have been a dust up that I don't know if when we could have recovered from that.
Oh, we wouldn't have.
Timing on it being just so many sensitive things happening around the country and around the county. So thank you for keeping these public meetings. I want to take a little bit different tone today and talk about a lot of commissioners on the back wall that I've worked for. And there's one in particular that had a philosophy. I worked with him a lot on a lot of different things. And he always used to say, in a perfect world, in a society where one person can make a difference, that's where the rubber meets the road. At the national level, what can one person do, 2 people do, 3 people do, if you disagree with what's going on in the White House or in the Congress or the Senate? Not a whole lot. But in a perfect world, in a city or a county, when a problem rises up, the people from that city or county rise up to address it. We are in a crimson red county, folks. If this recall effort was led by a far left loony group,
Thank you so
we probably wouldn't
much.
get 1,000 petitions. I can tell you this, people from the far left, from the far right, from the far in between, from all over are coming in to support this. You need to understand that issues like the library transcend political beliefs. Issues like 4-H transcend all of that. This is not about politics. I will also say it is about time that posts that say that we are receiving $1 from any organization, or that we are organized by any organization, need to stop. That needs to cease and desist. Our books are open. Our membership is what it is. We have volunteers all across this county. This was grassroots from folks that saw the dilapidation of our county over months and months and months. Questions not asked, accountability not being, no one coming forth and accepting accountability for decisions that the citizens had that they didn't necessarily agree with. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. I mean, how many times have we said it? Like, yeah, fucking Southern Oregon is just red. So to be like, oh, this is a leftist thing, or, all these leftists, it's like, again, they're trying to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, these scary leftists. And we sit here and we're like, I'm sorry, where are they?
Yeah.
You know, fucking, Barnett, Smith, they won by like 2-1, 3-1 margins.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the far left in Josephine County?
Yeah.
Besides us, maybe, but we're just two fucking people.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, there is a left movement here in the county. We are definitely outnumbered by conservative.
Oh, very much.
I'm not going to lie about that. But
no,
we do have a decent voting population.
Yes,
and something I am going to point out that I pointed out before, I'm going to point out again, and I will later again and again. Like, this is a common theme here,
right?
But people like Smith and Barnett, they got elected because of low information voters. People who vote based on name recognition, based on, hey, I saw last signs, these people, hey, I'm technically a Republican. This is who the Republican Party is pushing. I'm going to vote for them. I don't really know much about what they're about. And low information does not mean stupid. Low information can very easily just be applied to people who, hey, I work 40 plus hours a week and I have to make sure my kids are doing okay in school. I just do not have the time to focus on this.
Right.
And I don't even like politics anyways. That is a low information voter where it's like, you still vote and I commend you for it, but you're not doing the research you should because you just don't have the time.
Right.
That's fair. It happens. And in the general elections, low information voters got those two dumbasses elected, and then they got Bletch elected because those two dumbasses selected Bletch.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. During the recalls, that's not general election.
Right.
Low information voters tend to not vote in those because they go, okay, I don't know enough about this to actually have my voice heard in this. So I'm just not going to do it. And then, like with the John West recall, Foreskin got recalled by a margin of 2-1 almost because high information voters like, he's an asshole.
Right.
This guy is a fucking prick and he has done a lot of dumb shit. So we're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And they did. And it's going to be a very similar situation to this. If we can get enough signatures on that recall petition and it goes to the ballot, I have in no way, shape, or form in my mind any doubts that these two jackasses are going to get ousted.
Right.
Because again, high information voters know that these two shitheads need to be removed.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, Goodwin is absolutely right there. This is not a right or left thing. This is people knowing what these fucking, assholes are all about and being like, no, we got to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's corruption at the very least.
Yes.
All right. Next person up.
Okay.
Morning, Commissioners. Mark Jones, County resident. I'm here today representing JOCO Citizens for Responsible Government. Back on September 6th, our membership voted unanimously to submit a recommendation to the Board of County Commissioners. I have some copies here for you that I'll give to her when I'm done, but I'll read it to you. From JOCO Citizens for Responsible Government. JOCO Citizens for Responsible Government is a nonpartisan civic organization that promotes, encourages, and advocates for good local governance and works to educate the citizenry and those who seek to hold public office in the principles and practices of good governance. The recommendation, we recommend that you implement a new policy by board order. That got a quiet button?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, start over. Implement a new policy by board order or resolution that requires an agenda item cover sheet for all major decisions and votes made by the Josephine County Board of County Commissioners. The policy should require the meeting packet item cover sheet to include, at minimum, a description of the item, a brief write-up of the background of the item, and most importantly, a fiscal impact statement. The fiscal impact statement should include the estimated costs, revenues, or other estimated fiscal impacts in the future that could result from the approval of this item. Whatever county official brings this item forward to the BCC decision should consult the county finance office if they need assistance with estimating the fiscal impact. Why is this important? Josephine County Board of County Commissioners has made several major decisions in 2025 without considering or discussing the fiscal impact of those decisions. A fiscal impact statement or cost implication statement is best practice to include on all major agenda items in front of a governing body. The governing body needs to understand the current and future impact of approving the item. Many governments use fiscal impact statements for governing body decisions, including City of Grants Pass, Jackson County, and many other cities and counties. Josephine County used to do this, but this practice has been eliminated over the last year. An agenda item cover sheet, fiscal impact statement should be presented on all board orders, resolutions, or ordinances acted on by the Board of County Commissioners. And that's our recommendation. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
the reason I brought that up, it's good advice.
Yeah.
It's absolutely good advice. And a big portion of that is if you have somebody who's on the board and you guys are voting on something and you don't know exactly what it's about, it gives you a summary.
Right.
So that you can make a somewhat informed decision.
Yeah.
Now, that was good advice. The main reason I brought this in was he is for the group, the Citizens for Reasonable Government.
Yeah.
This is one of the groups that's been lumped in with the recall petition because, again, they don't support the recall petition as a group. They have members in their groups who support the recall petition, but that's not the same thing as the group supporting it.
Right.
This is a nonpartisan group that wants to, have reasonable government regulations and such. And as we heard from that, it's total pinko communist bullshit. I mean, he wants us to, socialize medicine. It's a fucking reasonable goddamn suggestion.
Again, like these people are trying to make this boogeyman. And I'm just sitting here laughing like, you guys are like fucking mean girls on the internet. That's not what they're about. They're a fucking just group of people that just talk about ideas about reasonable government or, about, hey, this is what we want people in this county to be doing. Like, it's not some fucking, George Soros funded leftist coalition. Like, it's a fucking Facebook group.
It's mind numbing, isn't it? Not what this guy said. Like the whole thing of like, no, these people are so against. It's like they're not. But you need a boogeyman.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next person up.
Oh God. Okay.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy Lester, Grants Pass. First, let me say that is an excellent idea that Mark had. It would make your job so much easier because how many times have you said you get a packet and you don't know what it means? So I think that's a great recommendation. Okay, I want to talk about the library lease and the termination for convenience clause with a 30-day notice, which seems to be the final holdup on getting the lease signed. I tried to envision what that would mean for the library. There are about 108,000 books and audiobooks in the library today. Out of curiosity, I took a box like this, which is about 1.1 cubic feet. It's a standard size you would put books in when you move. The boxes can't be too heavy because you couldn't lift them or the box would break. So I filled this box with 15 books. The box weighed about 20 pounds. I could still lift 20 pounds. 108,000 books divided by 15 equals 7,200 boxes of books. At 1.1 cubic feet per box, that's almost 8,000 cubic feet. So picture this, 14 rooms, 12 by 12 feet, boxes piled 4 feet high. And that's just about what it would take to store the physical books. And of course, it would have to be temperature and humidity controlled and safe. All this would have to be labeled so you could put the books in alphabetical or numerical order again, by type of book, fiction, mystery, westerns, romance, large print, children's, teens, and so on. Then you have the furniture, fixtures, supplies, carts, library of things, the IT infrastructure, computers, monitors, cables, cords, and I don't know what all else. I moved 12 times in my adult life. Each time Took weeks to sort through it, pack, unpack, sort out, and get some semblance of orders. I can't imagine doing this with 108,000 books and all the other items within 30 days. And that's what your termination for convenience clause with 30-day notice would require. There are 24,000 active library cards in this community. That's 27% of the county population. Chris and Ron, you each received less than 24,000 votes. That's 26% of the county population. All three of you say you represent all of the county residents, not just those who voted for you. So please be true to that statement and complete the good faith negotiation of the library lease without this unreasonable 30-day termination clause for your convenience.
Thank you.
So yeah,
I like the math.
Yeah, no,
math was good.
I love it when people come to these things and it's like, so here's the thing. There are numbers.
Yes.
And I have crunched these numbers. And when you crunch these numbers, the stuff that you say is reasonable isn't so reasonable.
No.
And it's doing a very excellent job of painting an excellent picture of like, this is how this would work. Mm-hmm. And it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
No, kudos to her.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Good job.
Good morning, Matt Spurlock, Grants Pass.
Hey! Yep.
Wanted to start saying, Commissioner Smith, thank you very much. Want to give you some kudos for releasing the John West emails. I have donated another $1 to the library in your honor for doing the right thing, and I'll continue to do so. So please make me run out of money.
Hell yeah.
Commissioners Black and Barnett, earlier this week you released a document called Exposing and Opposing the JOCO Commissioner Recall Attempt. In this document, you accuse both Rogue Indivisible and Indivisible National of supporting and pushing your recall. Also being bad actors with a destructive agenda and assisting in the recall of officials elsewhere in Oregon. Let's be perfectly clear. As the chair of Rogue Indivisible, I can say that we have nothing to do with this recall. I've reached out to the national group to see if they will make a statement as well. My personal involvement in the recall is to set up tables and chairs at the post office 2 to 3 days a week. I'm also the leader of a local rock band. That doesn't mean that my band is somehow leading the recall against you either. The so-called white paper you have written is really not a serious document. It's a smear piece. It lazily blames Indivisible for a recall movement that is mostly Republican-led and entirely homegrown here in Josephine County.
Oh, one thing real quick. I did not get the pictures or anything for this, but I believe, Matt, I could be mistaken, there was something about the white paper that the commissioners released to try to do a smear thing. And somebody who wasn't me, which makes me ashamed because I would have loved to have done this, but somebody went over it like an English teacher would grading a paper.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it was a fucking train wreck of like grammatical spelling errors and just like it again. This is something that would have been like at best maybe D work.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up because I recommend if you can find it on either Matt Spurlock's page or on Rogue Indivisible, check it out. It's hilarious and also painful that two grown men,
county commissioners,
two grown men who are in air quotes leaders of our community, wrote this is a goddamn embarrassment. I shall continue now with Matt's stuff.
Let's do it.
This is an attempt to discredit local residents by painting them as pawns of some shadowy national agenda. It's dishonest and it insults the intelligence of every voter in this county. Your willingness to spread disinformation is extremely concerning. Why should the citizens of Josephine County trust you with millions of dollars if you can't be trusted with basic facts? Mr. Bleck, you were asked a question about Mr. Sellers' compensation on a radio interview this week. I didn't really hear a clear answer, so I would like to ask you formally, is he still the head of HR, IT, emergency management, and finance? If so, have those departments been combined? Is he receiving a salary from multiple departments? And what is his current compensation package? I'd also like to request clarity on and transparency regarding parcel 35-06-22D-200, which was recently split into 80 sublots near the airport. This plat has already been approved and recorded, yet the public has never been informed what this project actually is. If these sublots are for hangar development or leases, the county has created dozens of new revenue-producing units without public notice, hearings, or fair bidding. That raises serious questions about who approved it, why it was not presented openly, and who stands to benefit. I'm formally asking the board to disclose the approval process, release the reports and authorizations, and confirm whether these lots are intended for hangar use, and if so, when the public will have the chance to comment or bid. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, Matt, straight to the point.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
bullshit. And I like how he, at first, it's like addressing personal attacks against him. And the general, again, group website that has the website itself, Facebook group itself has no affiliation with the recall effort.
Right.
And then going right back to business of, hey, by the way, the airport, the millions of interest-free loans you're giving the airport to build up stuff.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Yeah,
let's
that's
hear
weird.
some stuff.
That's weird that I've heard crickets on that.
Yep. And Sellers, by the way, something, if I'm remembering correctly about Sellers, that was hilarious.
Oh, God.
I think it was Sellers. I think he was also taking a salary from an Oregon Senate thing. So
What the fuck?
yeah, he's like, he's got all these jobs which require him to do 40 hours a week. And here in the county, he has 3 jobs that are rolled into one.
What? That guy better be working all fucking day and night.
Oh yeah, no, he better be on meth to keep himself awake. It's nuts. And it weirds me out though too, because those 3 things that Matt listed, that Michael Sellers is potentially, the director of those 3 things, are in no way, shape, or form related.
No.
So it's bizarre.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the next speaker is a treat, and not a treat like makes you go, "Oh, great!" A treat like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Great,
You're
my
welcome.
kind of person.
It's not Fascist Santa though.
Well, I didn't see him in the crowd, so okay.
Good morning, commissioners. Kathleen Krohn, Grants Pass City. Thank you for all that you're doing. I really
She's part of the city council.
appreciate your
Oh my God.
attention to fiscal stability and looking ahead to the future for how the federal funding is going to affect our community. And I just wanted to say a little bit about Citizens for Responsible Government and Indivisible.
Oh shit.
Are related organizations.
They're not.
And I just kind of appalled at this last speech that was made. This man was hoping at a community outreach in the parks recently. And was asked, "Are you part of Indivisible?" And he blatantly said no, even though he was wearing a shirt that said Indivisible. Now, if somebody can lie that blatantly, what was he lying about up here at this podium?
Oh my God.
It's become very divisive across the nation, and I don't know how we're going to sort this out, but I just want to say
definitely not by you.
All that you're doing. I am against this recall, and I'm sorry that a lot of these people are playing on vulnerable, uninformed citizens because we are a red county and a conservative county, and I hope
Go fuck yourself. Fuck off.
Thank you.
You're a fucking city councilor. Fucking learn how to speak.
Okay, so
Fuck it. Oh my fucking God.
remember how I said there was something that Spurlock wrote and stuff?
Oh yeah.
This is where we're going to get into that.
Oh God.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. So,
all right.
because of this, Real Live News Southern Oregon, one of Barnett's many online social media accounts.
Oh God, fucking damn it. Oh God, you're going to drag me through this.
I am. And we're going to read this because this is all written.
All right.
But they made a post.
Okay.
The post was titled Spurlock Exposed. Denies indivisible role while serving as chair. RLN breaking the story by Samantha Lackey. I think the name Lackey is a little bit on the nose, but we'll ignore that. So into the text of this, Matt Spurlock has been caught in a major credibility gap. At a recent meeting in the park, Spurlock denied any connection to Rogue Indivisible. But the facts tell a different story. He is the current chair of the very group he tried to distance himself from. Rogue Indivisible has been at the center of political division in Josephine County, organizing recall booths and pushing partisan agendas under the guise of community activism. For the chair of such a group to deny his own role publicly raises serious concerns about honesty, accountability, and the true motives driving his involvement in local politics. Residents who attended the meeting say they feel deceived. Some of them are now questioning how much trust can be placed in a leader who hides his own affiliations while actively promoting the agenda of a group known for fueling division. Mr. Spurlock's tie with a recall shows full transparency to deceive the public. The contradiction between Spurlock's words and his documented leadership in Rogue Indivisible is sparking outrage, and calls for transparency are growing louder. And then they have pictures of him while Matt was at the event. One of them is actually from Matt's Facebook page. Chair Rogue Indivisible, Matt Spurlock, and he's wearing a Rogue Indivisible shirt. So one thing I'm going to point out before I get into Matt's response.
Okay.
That city chairperson who comments on that, guess what she wasn't at?
No.
She wasn't at that fucking park cleanup.
What the fuck?
So she's doing secondhand information at best. This is hearsay. She wasn't there. She's talking out of her ass.
So Mr. Kieffer is seeing my face start to turn bright red because my fucking rage is fucking sparking right now.
Yeah.
She wasn't even fucking there.
Nope, she wasn't there.
Then what the fuck is she doing down at the fucking... Fuck, God, I can't fucking talk. What the fuck is she doing downtown talking to the fucking commissioners?
About how, he was there doing this. No,
what the fuck?
Exactly. So... she wasn't there. I think she heard it from somebody else, which again, here's the thing that gets me.
That motherfucker just said in that fucking video, shaking, so nervous. This man over there, he was down at the park. Oh God, and he said that he wasn't affiliated with them. You weren't fucking there.
Exactly. Totally exactly. And here's where this is really getting me. Before I realized she wasn't there, I think that Matt brings this up in his response. He sent an email response to the city council, the mayor, and the county commissioners. But my first thought when upon reading that was, cool. So she doesn't understand what sarcasm is. Because when my first thought is like, he's wearing a Rogue Indivisible shirt. Are you in any way, shape, or form affiliated with Rogue Indivisible? Well, no. Look at the shirt. Of course not. What would make you assume that? So you have somebody who not only is doing hearsay, they're an idiot.
I'm just... I can't even fucking see straight right now.
Okay, so
let's go to
Matt's response. Dear council members and commissioners, I am writing to formally address a post recently published by Commissioner Chris Barnett, and based on statements from City Councilor Kathleen Krohn's speech at the WBS of the BCC. This post, titled Spurlock Exposed, Denies Indivisible Role While Serving as Chair, falsely accuses me of denying my role with Rogue Indivisible and portrays me as dishonest and deceptive. This claim is categorically false. At no time have I denied my role or misled the public about my involvement with Rogue Indivisible. I was wearing a Rogue Indivisible shirt and a pin with it when this alleged incident occurred. And neither Barnett nor Krohn were in attendance. The post misrepresents my words, assigns motives I do not hold, and spreads a narrative that directly harms my reputation in the community. The damage is twofold. 1, personal reputation. The post casts me as untrustworthy and deceitful, which undermines my integrity and standing as a community member. 2, community trust. By spreading misinformation, elected officials erode the public's confidence not only in me, but also in the fairness and responsibility of our local government institutions. As elected officials, Councillor Krohn and Commander Barnett hold a heightened responsibility to avoid spreading misinformation. Publicly posting and amplifying false claims about a private citizen goes beyond political disagreement. It is defamatory in nature and causes real harm. In light of this, I respectfully request that both Councillor Krohn and Commissioner Barnett issue a public apology acknowledging that the statements made about me were inaccurate, and that the post itself misrepresented the truth. Such a step is necessary to begin repairing the harm done and to demonstrate that our local leaders are committed to truth, accountability, and respect in public discourse. I trust you will recognize the seriousness of this matter and take appropriate actions. Sincerely, Matt Spurlock. So, for somebody who just got slandered to shit, that is a very calm, very well-written response.
I wouldn't have written it. I wouldn't have written that.
I mean, I'm an English major. I would have had a very hard time not slipping in a couple of choice words.
I would have slipped in so many choice words, and so good on him. These people are so fucking dead set in creating some sort of a boogeyman that they have to just make shit up, or like they hear stuff secondhand and like play a game of telephone. There is no business as to why she should fucking be down there saying those things if she wasn't fucking there.
No, there is none. Absolutely none. And here's the thing. A lot of the people in that park watch, the park cleanup stuff, those are people, many of them, who are retired or do not work normal hours. These are people that can make these commissioner meetings. And do you know why we know that? Because they have. These are people that have made these commissioner meetings. So the fact that she's coming up there and spreading bullshit tells me that she heard something, but the person who might have told her, the people who might have told her that, they know it's bullshit and they don't want to be up there spreading bullshit. And she is either a gullible rube or she's happy spreading bullshit.
Probably both. I would say both.
I think both is a good option there.
Yeah.
But this is something that I don't imagine this will progress much further. If Matt can get an apology from them, awesome. I'm not hopeful that it'll happen, but maybe it will. I'm not
holding my breath, but yeah.
And if it doesn't, that's something where if this is the end of it and they leave it at that, fine, whatever. If this is something where they continue to try to push this, I mean, that could be a lawsuit for slander potentially,
maybe.
And the thing is, I don't even know. I wouldn't want to have to go through that because even as the plaintiff in those, that's costly and a pain in the ass. But this is not okay.
No, that is absolutely not okay.
It's if I had to not to overuse a word, but if I had to put a word to this, that's fascist revisionism right there.
Well, yeah.
So
All
right. Shall we continue?
God,
I know, I'm making you so happy with these.
I cannot. That's what I hate. I mean, I hate that. I don't care what we're talking about. We could be fucking talking about, I don't know, fucking pro fishing, you know? And someone says something that wasn't there. That fucking angers me to no end.
Yeah.
What gives you the right to fucking say anything?
Well, here's the other thing too, that before we get back into this, that absolutely, I'm right there with you on it drives me insane, but you have incidents where people go, I wasn't here, but this is what I heard.
Sure.
And I don't mind that necessarily, because on one hand it's hearsay, but you're prompting like, okay, this could be hearsay, but the other people aren't coming forward. This is what I heard.
No, that doesn't anger me. As long as someone comes up and says, hey, look, I just want to say, you know, I was talking to so-and-so and they were here and, you know, they heard this or someone said this, fine, whatever. I'm just going to like shrug my shoulders and be like, oh, you know, like, oh, all right, you know, like whatever. But when someone says like, hey, this person said this, And, this is why I'm here to tell you, I might be like, oh, well, shit. Okay, well, yeah, what else did they say? And then they go, oh, well, actually, I wasn't there.
What the fuck are you telling me like that?
Why are we having this fucking conversation?
Yeah, again, there's a huge difference between prefacing this with
exactly.
Hey, I heard this, and it's like, this is something that I want to address here, versus, oh yeah, I'm going to tell this like I witnessed this firsthand, or I experienced this, and later it's like, by the way, I wasn't actually there. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, then why are you fucking getting me so upset right now?
No, exactly.
Okay. Right. Now let's continue with this horror show.
Yep.
Good morning. My name's Chris Kirby. I live in the county of Josephine County. We moved here a year ago today from Santa Cruz, very blue county.
Yep.
I had never heard of recalling elected officials before. They never do that in Santa Cruz. It wasn't even mentioned. And there was plenty of strife over what decisions were being made. When people get elected, you buck it up and deal with it for the time they're in. And
Wait. Please pause it. Please pause it. I don't know if you remember. This is a long time ago, but California had a huge recall over Governor Gray Davis.
Yep.
I'm sorry, lady. What? You've never heard of recalls?
Yeah. Look, not to make any judgments on her age, but based on this video, she absolutely looks like she was alive and voting when that shit happened.
Yeah.
So she's talking out of her ass.
I'm dubious.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
To do. Expecting you to do things within 6, 7, 8 months is ridiculous.
Expecting the library to fucking move out in a month is ridiculous.
You get it done eventually.
Well, and again, to pause this again.
Yeah.
Like, expecting stuff in like 8 months is ridiculous. No, it's not.
Yes.
You're in here. You are in an elected position for 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
8 months is not quite 1/4 of the way through your elected term. If in 8 months you aren't getting anything done, or you're getting shit done that's causing a lot of issues, that is a huge red fucking flag.
Yep.
And again, I don't think in 8 months you're going to have everything done. That's not physically reasonable. But the fact that, not to have anything done, no, I expect to have some shit done.
Yeah.
That's not going to be terminating the lease on the library, closing out 4-H, and then, granted, that was the previous commissioners, but not getting 4-H back already. That's some serious shit.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted with what I see with this recall group.
Womp womp.
They lie. They're not being honest.
You've only been here a year.
About what the truth really is. I think you guys are all doing a great job, and I appreciate you doing it. We have to give you your chance. You're in for 4 years. Do it.
Again, 8 months is almost 1/4 of the way through your 4 years.
Yeah.
That's a good chance.
Yeah.
She seems to be going on this mindset of, look, you get 4 years, and in 4 years,
if you do one thing, you're okay.
Yeah, it's like you have your 4 years. You were elected for 4 years. There's no way, shape, or form anything in any of our local, state, county, federal, whatever government. There's nothing in there about removing somebody who got in there who turns out, the voters fucked up. This should not be happening, and the voters are acknowledging this. I mean, that's kind of like saying that, presidents are in for 4 years. No, impeachment, can't do it.
Yeah, can't do it.
You got to let them serve their 4 years.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what for. You can't impeach them.
Christ.
Again, it's hypocrisy 101.
Oh, yeah.
Need to do. Same thing with city council. I know they're talking about that next, and that makes me sick. So thank you guys for doing what you do. I appreciate you all.
Great. Sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So going to the city council, one of the reasons why I haven't heard anybody officially say it. Okay, after this county commissioner recall, we are going to go after the city council.
What the fuck?
I have not heard that yet. I have not heard anything of that yet.
No.
And here's the thing. I definitely can see why people would want to do that. Because, again, one of the big issues that almost all of this entire city council ran on was, hey, we're just going to, the homeless problem, we're just going to get taken care of.
Yeah.
Just eliminate it, whatever. And so it's like, eliminate, ignore it, something, so it won't be the highlight of our political landscape here. And they did that by canceling the goddamn grant
by fucking up.
They canceled the grant. And then what ended up happening? Hey, did the homeless people go away, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, no, they're in the parks now.
Oh, shit, again, yeah.
Oh, God.
And then they had to set up campments again so they wouldn't be in the parks. And we literally have been back to square one where with the prior grant option that these dipshits canceled because we need to save money. We really don't. That money was put away for the grant. It was there for the grant.
Yeah.
So because they did this, we are back more than not yet more than a year. I would say almost a year. 8 months.
Yeah.
We are back 8 months. And when I say back 8 months, it actually is more than a year because this time last year, they at least had the grant going and were ready to get shit rolling.
Yeah.
And then the current city council fucked it all up.
Yes.
Took us back to square one.
Also, what they also ran on was a low information tactic, and you saw the signage around town that just said vote conservative with all their faces on it. Nothing else, nothing. Just vote conservative. And so to a conservative voter, well, I'll just vote for them. You know? And now look where the fuck we are.
Yeah, go figure.
Fuck.
Okay, next person up.
Okay, before I bring it back to the board, I have an email of someone that was not able to be.
Sorry, so he will read an email.
Okay.
And I thought when I first listened to this, I thought, oh God, he's going to go over the 3 minutes for an email that a person normally gets. He does not.
Okay.
But I just wanted to include this because I think it's kind of funny. It's the first time I've caught him reading an email. I don't know if he's ever done this before. He might have.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
With us here this morning and asked that I read it out loud. And so this is what I will do. It is from a Mr. J. Meredith. And it says, Dear Commissioners, I want to thank you for being generous with your time yesterday as we discussed the long overdue decision on the May 2023 mining lease application for American Mineral Research.
Oh, yeah.
As no motion was made, you still have 2 weeks to do the right thing by September the 30th. In our view, if you don't do the right thing, you'll be choosing millions of expenses over millions of dollars of revenue for county law enforcement programs. Just like we have in recent months, we will aggressively pursue our legal rights on this property.
Wow.
And as you know, our attorneys sent each of you a letter earlier this year saying we have over $20 million in damages if our lease application is not approved. I was reminded by Curtis Hayden of the sneak preview earlier this year that just about every commissioner that has campaigned for office for many years has said we need to do more with the timber and mineral resources in Josephine County. But then nothing ever happens on those fronts. I'll be meeting with Congressman Bentz about this topic again soon, but it's going to be harder to advocate for our mineral resources if our local county commissioners are not even interested in developing resources the county owns. I talked to each of you about this project before you were commissioners. Commissioner Blake, you know the situation very well as we discussed this project many times over the years. You are also chair of the County Mining Advisory Committee, and you know many of the details and know that the MAC unanimously approved all our applications. Commissioner Smith, we've talked about this before, but at the end of the recent WBS, you made a call to the public about finding additional ways the county can earn revenues. You are a strong advocate for timber and mining. Please explain why you didn't make the motion on our application. This is an opportunity for the county to earn $8 million to $10 million in revenues from this single 76-acre property. What is stopping you from approving something that you have advocated for so many times in the past? Commissioner Barnett, we discussed this project in the summer of 2024 when you were campaigning for office. I have a voice message from you in July 2024 saying that you checked with the commissioners and our mining lease application is in the legal office, that's in quotes, waiting action. You know for a fact the county is at fault for not taking action on this application in a timely manner. Commissioners, the county is in an unfortunate position here. It's not the fault of current commissioners, but you have the opportunity to make it right. Please do the right thing by September the 30th. Thanks, Jay Meredith. All right.
I'm surprised he read that.
I am too, and it does seem like at points he kind of struggled with it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So I just again,
I have to wonder, because we know now that Bleck has mining interests in the area, and it's like, why aren't you moving on this other thing? You obviously have some sort of, plan as to what you want to do. That's why you're not picking this up. That's why this guy is writing an email saying, hey, I've been talking to you guys for literally over a year.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It definitely brings up some questions with that.
Yeah.
And it's, I have no idea if these specific mining and logging interests are something that's in confliction with, or conflicting with his interests. I don't know. But the fact that he has those interests at all, whether or not this conflicts with it, it really brings into question, does it actually conflict with it? Because that's not bueno. That's a huge issue. Okay. So next, Bletch is going to do his little thing. Their commissioners get to comment next.
Okay.
That I'll bring it back to the board and give an opportunity to the commissioners to respond. Commissioner Smith?
I don't really have anything to respond other than I appreciate you being here.
Oh, thanks.
It's great that you're involved in your county government.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate we can't please everybody all the time.
Not going to.
Nope.
It's just not possible.
Nobody said it was.
I think it's best for the majority of the people in the county. Thank you.
Great.
Moving on. I wouldn't say they're pleasing a majority of people in the county. His tone to me strikes it like, hey, I'm not the one getting recalled.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, I got nothing to say, and I'm doing great. Yep. Okay, moving on.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Barnett?
Yeah, just a few things.
Thank
you to the Sheriff's Office for being here. Thank you for security. And we're doing that for the security and safety of all individuals, not just us, not about us. Attending these meetings. A lot of constituents were concerned about their own safety, just around, out and about.
Were they?
So thank you, security. Thank you, law enforcement, for being here. I appreciate you keeping the decorum. And it has been much better today, so thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
much better compared to what?
Yeah, what?
The only thing in this that has made me think the decorum's better is that fascist Santa's not in here today being a dick in the background. So in that regard...
And even when he was anybody brandishing a weapon? No.
So it's like, this is just, it's very weird. And I think a part of it is they were contemplating and using that whole thing as an excuse. It's like, hey, we're just going to do remote now, so they can branch more control over it, I think.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt here, because the reason I think they chose to not do remote was because they realized, okay, if we do this, that's going to piss off a lot of our constituents, including people who currently support us. That's going to piss them right the fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's basically just going to be taking a shotgun, pointing at our foot and blowing their foot off. Now, it's a possibility that they might not have set that up, because they might be thinking, cool, how do we... Oh, shit, that's technical shit. We don't know how to do that.
Oh, we can't do that.
It's like, we don't know how to do that. We might have the equipment, but we don't know how the fuck... So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to assume it's not the technical inexpertise.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, okay, we're going to piss off a lot of people if we do it.
Yeah.
But it weirds me out, though, too, because even if they did have people coming up to them and going, oh, yeah, no, we're really scared. It's like, what you're telling me is that you are one of the people that before Charlie Kirk was shot was like, oh, it's never going to happen to me because I'm a conservative person.
Yeah.
And now, congratulations, somebody famous on your side got offed. And my apologies. He did not deserve to be shot. He should not have been shot.
Right.
But people on the left have been dealing with this for fucking decades.
Forever.
And, from abortion clinics to political hits. So... And hell, you idiots were dealing with this shit when Reagan got shot.
Yeah. And you still didn't deal with it.
No, you still didn't deal with it because he didn't die.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
But so this is hypocrisy at its finest, and I'm just bitching about it. Let's continue, because Chris has a lot to go over.
I'm sure he does.
I'm so sorry. I know it's like a broken record about the religion thing, and only advice I can give you, Victor, is if you just come in 5 minutes late, 5 minutes late, but you're going to continue doing the same rhetoric.
Here's the thing that Chris is trying to avoid, because I think he very, in full confidence, understands this. He should not have to come in 5 minutes late to avoid the fucking prayer. This is a government function.
Yeah.
Prayer does not belong in a government function, you fucking goon.
True facts.
So the fact that you're saying, hey, look, we're going to do this anyways. Come in 5 minutes late. Go fuck yourself, the rusty barbed wire dildo, Chris.
Yeah. Wow.
It's okay. It's just a broken record. I'm just saying, if you don't like the religion or invocation or pledge of allegiance, you can just come in 5 minutes late.
Just come in 5 minutes late.
And the crack up is nobody's bitched, pissed, or moaned about the Pledge of Allegiance, but Chris just conflated the prayer with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
And the guy who said, it just sounds like a broken record. That's the third time he said broken record. Chris is a fucking broken record telling other people that they're a broken record.
He's a broken record that says nothing in particular.
I know. And he does that so much. The whole thing of, and ladies and gentlemen, he is going to do that continuously through this. So surprise. But Chris will routinely do that where he will say the same thing over and over without saying anything of relevance.
Yep.
And he's going to continue doing that. Here we go.
Okay.
That's it.
But
I know you don't understand that, but that's okay.
Oh, fuck.
Holly, thank you so much for unity in the community and appreciate the positivity, Holly. We need more of that than the negative. It's positive.
I can't take people complaining to me about stuff. Wine.
I know that you love this community so much. So thank you for what you stand for. Thank you for acknowledging our accomplishments that we have done in record time in the first 6 months of
and in record time. The hell?
We told people that if you elect us in, we're going to get things done, and we're doing it.
What?
We have a whole entire list of accomplishments that people seem to forget.
List them.
List them.
Without laying
what did you do?
You didn't balance.
You didn't do anything.
Hold on. He's listing some stuff. You didn't balance the budget. The budget was fucking balanced.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's going to list. I think he might list some other things. Let's listen.
And provided law enforcement. We upped their budget.
Okay, but we had law enforcement
before.
What? When you say you provided law enforcement, it's not like the sheriff was gone.
Yeah.
And then you came back. Now, we had that in 2008 or something.
Yeah.
But that wasn't now.
Yeah.
So,
and that was a city thing I wanted.
No. There was a sheriff, what was it, Gifford or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the jackass who apparently had...
Right.
He had prior experience in intelligence. He was the dipshit who came in and said, look, we don't need to increase taxes anywhere for our sheriff's budget. The worst case scenario, we will just hire volunteers and give them guns.
Great. How did that work out?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. He got elected for the position because, again, people are low information voters, and that time around people were stupid. But they voted him in, and he took a look at the budget and said, "Oh, fuck me!
Yeah,
no, we have to raise taxes."
I remember that. Yep. That was that was just
that was pre-MAGA idiocy,
right? And that was just like drinking a fine wine too. Like, I'm not going to raise taxes, and then he sees it and is like, "Oh shit!"
Well, the best thing about it was he's like, "Guys, we need to raise taxes. We have no budget," and the voters said,
"Yeah,
fuck you. You said you didn't need to raise taxes. We're not voting to raise taxes."
As soon as he got in and was doing that shit, I was like, "Oh, you're gone."
And then there's a tie-in to this with not necessarily what's happening now, but a tie-in to similar events. And so he went to the county commissioners. He begged, pissed and moaned to find him budgetary resources from anywhere.
Yeah.
And at the time, the county commissioners said, well, we're going to take the budget for the library to keep it open for a full year and give it straight to you. And so the library closed, and that full year's worth of budget for the library was enough to keep the sheriff's department open for an additional 2 fucking weeks.
Wow.
So, good responsible budgeteering there from Republicans. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Trip down memory lane. He's talking about funding the sheriff, and that was great.
Yeah. Okay.
He has more to say.
Yeah.
To provide safety and law enforcement for this community, which was way overdue.
We already had it, as we just went over.
What the fuck? Again, like all this boogeyman shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, David, I know that's important to you, and we did that. So, thank you.
No, but you didn't.
Let's see.
Brain fart.
Public meetings are open. There was some talk about that these meetings weren't going to happen. Our job as commissioners, and we're responsible for all these other departments. Safety is paramount. I've been in that background field. I know what it's like, and some people take it like it's just no big deal.
You haven't been in... Sorry, dude. He has not been in safety and security.
Yeah.
He's done volunteer law enforcement, which has amounted to jack shit. Mm-hmm. His experience in the military does not translate to, security forces. It's not the same fucking thing. Right. And again, I'm sorry, with Charlie Kirk's murder, that carrying over here is about... It has raised the risk from gun violence here from 0.00001% to 0.00001.2%.
Yeah.
The odds of it happening...
Negligible.
Yeah, it's like there has been no statistically relevant change into how likely that's going to be. But they're milking it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When you have an event that happened like last week, everybody has to step up their game plan. We're going to be proactive.
What game plan?
Because it happened to you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It happened to you, your side.
So I just want to reiterate that. Yeah, the Courier did a big headline thinking that we were going to shut the meetings down and all that.
Because you guys were talking about it. You guys were talking about it. It didn't come out of nowhere.
The lack of self-awareness sometimes is staggering.
Yeah, I know. It's like this came out of a vacuum. No, it didn't.
No.
So...
stuff, and that wasn't true. What was true is that we were having discussions about how to do this the right way.
So you were talking about potentially not having in person. Okay, fine.
And yes, we talked about different methods, and those are still being adjusted. We are improving our security plan all the way around, and that's for the employees of the county, and it's for your safety as well. Kathleen Krohn, thank you. You're also a city councilor. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
Who wasn't there?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
And support your work. So thank you for doing that. And your demeanor and just, you're very concerned. I see you at events. You don't always.
So she wasn't there.
Yeah, and here's a fun thing.
Period.
People who are lying or don't actually know what happened can seem very concerned and emotionally invested in things. That doesn't make it factual.
That doesn't make it factual.
Talk, but when you do at these meetings, I really appreciate the positivity. And I think all of us appreciate that, because this is what this community is all about. This community, if you've lived here as long as I have, for most of my entire life, you appreciate the community that you live in.
So, translation, what this community is all about, specifically the community that you and I, Kathleen, share, is that when somebody comes after either of us for what are legitimate reasons, both of us have to cover each other's backs with potential slander.
Yeah.
To, just trash the other person who's, coming after either of us for, again, potentially legitimate reasons that I, Commander Chris, have not actually addressed in any way, shape, or form, because if they were false, that would be the way to deal with it, is to bring them up and address them.
Right.
And that's why we're serving up here on the board as well. We love our community. So thank you. I know you have a passion for Grants Pass too. So thank you very much, Kathleen, for that.
He loves his community.
Yeah.
But remember, his wife told him that stuff needs to change or they're going to move.
Yeah.
So that's not love for your community.
No.
That's laziness because you don't want to move.
Right. And also, it's like you're protecting your community, which means people who think like you. And so when people who don't think like you start speaking up about all this bullshit that you're spouting off, you then decide, oh, well, these aren't
my constituents.
Yeah, these aren't my constituents. These aren't people of my community, even though they fucking live here and they're fighting for it. Again, it goes back to what I was saying. They just want people to fucking lay down. They want people to lay down, stop talking about it. We just want friends here, okay? And if you're not going to be a friend, shut the fuck up and just leave.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. They support their community too. They're going to speak up. Go fuck yourself and fucking listen to them too.
Yeah.
Kirby, congrats on your 1-year anniversary. So
who knows nothing?
You left for a reason. You left where you came, and you came up here. This community.
Yep, the lady who forgot that we had a California governor go through a fucking recall
Over the years. And I can tell you, we're just going to keep fighting to make the change better.
Yeah, the audio on this again was a little bit weird.
Community and positivity over negativity. That focus is one of my pet peeves, and we're going to continue to do that no matter if you're against us or not. So we're going to continue with those strides. We want to make this place a great place for you. So thank you for getting involved in the meetings and voicing your opinions in government and everybody else. And we appreciate all the support. We really do. So thank you. We're going to continue to do good for you.
Great.
And that's all I have, Chair.
Great.
Great, thank you, Commissioner.
Moving on.
First of all, I would like to put a big thank you out to everybody for being polite and respectful at the meeting this morning.
Jesus
it is one of my
Christ.
responsibilities as the chair, as outlined in the charter, to run these meetings, and I'm very, very appreciative of your respectfulness and your willingness to share your concerns with us in a positive and respectful manner. Next, Mr. Fitch, I know you called my office a couple of days ago, I believe 3 days ago. I have tried to call you back no less than 6 times.
So Mr. Fitch was somebody who I didn't include in this as far as the commenters go.
Okay.
Because I did pick through some.
Okay.
Mr. Fitch had a long, and I would definitely say impassioned response about law enforcement.
Okay.
And it's just, from what we normally cover, it's not something that I'm informed enough to try to go, oh yeah, that.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I removed that from here. But he's responding to that, and that's effectively what's going on here.
All right.
You don't answer your phone. You don't have any way to leave a message. I'm more than happy to talk to you about your concerns. So 6 times, at least 6 times.
I doubt that it was 2.
The next item I'd like to speak to is the open meetings was brought up. Sir, would you please keep it quiet? Thank you very much. The open meetings, I know it was reported as was stated by Commissioner Barnett on the front page of the newspaper that we were not going to have open meetings. Folks, open meetings are...
Literally was not what was stated in the newspaper. Anybody who read the newspaper knew that it was saying, hey, the commissioner's discussing that they might not. Not that they weren't going to.
Right.
They were discussing the possibility
that
they might not.
There's a possibility that they might not because of things, and this is what we're telling you.
Yeah, so again, we've got Bletch here, just like Chris, just less wordily.
Yeah.
Lying.
Well, I appreciate less word lies.
This is true.
Very important. We need those. We need to have a dialogue. We need to have a discussion. But remember, it's not the only way. It is one way, but it is not the only way that you can reach out to the commissioners to talk to us about your concerns. We do have an open door policy. Give us a call, make an appointment. We're very approachable.
Okay.
There's a concern about the termination clause in the lease with the library.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody, the termination clause has been in the library lease for a long time.
And you know what has not been in the library lease for a long time?
What's that?
The fact that, hey, now you have to repair the roof yourself. So, that was the county to fix for that, termination without cause. And now you're trying to go, by the way, you need to fix the roof out of your own pocket. And then once it's done, fuck you. We can kick you out. So I just want to cut that off. Fletch, he's a lying little cocksucker.
Yeah.
Okay, this is nothing new. It's been there for a long time, and I'll say it again. A long time. Decades.
And again, they didn't have to fix the roof for a long time. Decades.
God.
So he's focusing on this. It's like, okay, so then what you're going to do is you are going to remove the part where you have to fix the roof and then give them back the lease as it fucking was.
Yeah.
Which the library is not going to be happy with, but I guarantee you, they're probably going to be much more likely to sign it because, hey, we can actually put a little bit more money away to the new library that we're going to have. But no, there is a cutoff. He's only giving one side of the coin there and expecting people to go, yeah, no, this is the whole piece.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yep.
The next item is there were some questions about properties being developed at the airport. I believe that's Mr. Spurlock was asking about those. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
What? I think you may be referring to the Paradise Ranch development. That was of significant relevance, I believe,
Distraction.
about 20 years ago.
What?
But I don't know, but I'd be happy to talk to you about it some more.
Yeah, no, sorry. When he does this, my immediate thought is from, remember King of the Hill? Pocket Sam. It's a distraction. So, yeah, I'm very certain he knows exactly what's going on. He's trying to dangle a carrot in another direction to distract from.
He's got hangers there.
Yeah.
We're talking to a man that goes down, who is part of the airport.
Yeah,
Give me a break.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
If you have any questions, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I have.
That's all.
Oh no, there's more.
I appreciate
just
all the
all
people
on
that come
that.
here to these meetings with a positive attitude. Not only that are positive towards what we were doing, but positive towards what they would like to see. Okay, so we thank you for that. Next item on the agenda is other matters. This is where commissioners may bring up other matters for consideration by the entire board. Commissioner Smith?
I have nothing at this
No,
time.
I got nothing.
Yeah, because, Smith is, such a productive member.
Commissioner Barnett?
Just an update on the double slide. We did get the application signed back from the group that's going to take the lead on that, U-Turn for Christ. So
Yay!
we got that paperwork back.
Yep.
It's been submitted back to the railroad to try to do that community cleanup. It's going to be a unified effort.
Great.
And it's a collaboration with the city.
Okay.
It's a collaboration with the county. It's a collaboration with Goodwill people, Park Watch as well, U-Turn for Christ.
Say collaboration
and
again.
just a bunch of citizens that just want to clean up
I don't know if
their
you will.
area. So that's unity, in my opinion. So I just want to give you an update, Commissioner.
That's fucking unity.
Application with all the requirements the railroad wanted has been submitted. And I want to give you an update on that.
Great. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Under other, I would like to bring up the library lease. This is something that we've been working on. Our legal counsel has been working with the libraries team, and I believe we have some drafts that are before us. I have not had a chance to review that completely, but I would say that
So, translation. I have not had a chance to review that completely.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at this shit yet. I have not the foggiest clue.
I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
to next week to having that put on an agenda for our admin workshop for discussion.
Great.
All right.
So, sorry, the pause for this is when I was editing this video, I put in a pause just in case, hey, we have more stuff to say right after this.
Okay.
It makes it a little bit easier to go into the next thing.
We're good.
Good.
Moving on to the agenda would be announcements. Commissioner Smith, you have any announcements to share with?
I think that the federal agencies and ODF have done a great job with our fires this year.
Great.
We've escaped pretty much fire season without a major fire in Josephine County, which is always a big plus.
Remember that fire that was like a mountain over from your house?
Yeah.
We did that was a pretty big fire, wasn't it?
I mean, it was pretty big, but you know, hey, look, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. No, it seems like, look, it wasn't the biggest fire ever, but that was a pretty big fire, pretty close to the major city in the county.
It was near town, but it was nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, no.
We only had like 4, fucking jets buzzing our house like literally every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And this is, it's not like the county. It wasn't so important that the county had to put out alerts or anything.
Right.
Jackson County did that for us.
Jackson County did that for us. We didn't have to do shit.
No.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Just kudos, because I see a real effort that I hadn't seen before from the federal agencies, especially the Forest Service, to jump right on those fires and get them put out while they're still small. So I think that's a big plus for our county, and I want to thank those federal agencies for their work.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Cool.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Great.
So again, look, for the firefighters, total kudos.
Yeah.
I'm just like the whole thing of, we haven't had a major fire. It's like, I don't think that's entirely accurate.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I don't think he's intentionally lying about that.
Right.
Because there's no benefit to him intentionally lying about that. It's like, it's a fire. It happens.
Yeah. I mean, also, what he's also saying, jumping on fires immediately is kind of false, too, because there's that fire that was north of Crater Lake that they just fucking let burn.
Well, yeah.
That caused all the smoke to come back into the valley and everything.
Now, to be fair, though,
yeah,
I think he's specifically referring to stuff in Josephine County.
In this area? Okay,
I think.
If that's true, then okay, whatever.
But the thing is, I don't think there's a malicious, I need to draw attention away from this.
No.
I think it's just like he's mentally not all there.
Yeah, and again, I agree with what you say. There's no heat on him, so he doesn't have to, defend himself.
Are you ready for more Barnett?
No.
Good, here we go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Barnett?
Yes, a Moon Complex fire, and the other one, those have been done. They're pretty much done. As you can see, the air is a lot clearer. So they've downgraded those fires.
Most of the smoke we were getting recently is from California.
So, thank you to
and the
our
one up
emergency
north.
management team. Been informing us, and also ODF, Oregon Department of Forestry. They've been tremendous on giving us updates on a daily basis. I just got another one right now. So thank you for our firefighters out there. I just want to thank the community, the churches, the cruises, the vigils for the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
God, fucking
Let's
damn
put it
it.
this way. I didn't know the guy at all.
No, you didn't.
But seeing somebody get assassinated for just having dialogue is just uncalled for.
Yeah, so it sure is, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, not necessarily just dialogue. Charlie Kirk was a bigoted shitweasel, and he did a lot of propaganda pushing bigotry and hatred under the guise of debate and free speech. He is not a free speech martyr. He is a, hey, how can I get my message out of racism and sexism and all this? But in a way where I can say, oh, I'm not being racist or sexist. That was Charlie Kirk in a nutshell. So, not a bastion of free speech. He was an asshole.
Right.
And it was a wake-up call for the whole nation and our community.
Only because it happened to your side.
Exactly. Because you
didn't fucking do anything when the two, Democratic representatives,
or the school shootings that happen on a fairly regular basis, including the one that, although it had no fatalities, had injuries. The one that happened, same day.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, Charlie Kirk, it's Charlie Kirk Day. It's not, hey, we got shot. We didn't die, but we got shot at school. It's not that day. It's a Charlie Kirk Day.
Yeah.
So.
Not seen anything like that in our community ever.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm so fucking fed up with these people.
Have not seen anything like that in our community. And here's the thing. It didn't happen in our fucking community. So, of course, we haven't seen anything like that in our community because that hasn't happened in our community. And that's stuff that has happened in other communities across the whole fucking country.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of, we've never seen that in our community. If you're talking about on a national level, yes, we absolutely have.
Yeah.
The only fucking thing about the whole Charlie Kirk assassination that was, I would dare say, even shocking or new was the fact that there was good close-up footage. And when I say good, I don't mean, that person, it's a good thing they caught, that they're doing good work, that was gore. It's like, no, I mean good as in high-quality footage of it.
Yeah.
There was high-quality footage of it up close, and for a lot of people, that is one of the only times they have ever seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So, again, they are taking something where it's like, okay, that's what that looks like up close.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was in an elementary school, and you're seeing that with dozens of kids.
Yep.
That's what happened, except now it's on video up close.
Yep.
That's the only thing that was different. Sorry, continuing.
For the weekend, what I saw, people from Medford drove down. 1,000 cars gathered around and motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
Drove through Grants Pass all the way down.
Did you catch that?
No.
So, I didn't catch it, but I heard about it. There was apparently a motorcade vigil for Charlie Kirk that went for Medford, and it's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, wow, there's a lot of people who either don't know who he is, but they're wanting to pay respect for somebody who they don't know who it is, or you have a lot of people here who are very bigoted, and they're upset that they lost one of their voices for being bigots.
That's what it is.
It is. And it's like for the people who didn't actually know Charlie Kirk who are participating in that. Remember, you might not remember this, but when we were in high school, there was a student who they ended up having they had a heart issue, but they're still like on the track team and such.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the students, they end up having a coronary issue while they were training, and they passed away. And here's the thing. The reason I am bringing that up is because I feel like, in a way, there's something about that equates this for like the people who didn't know Charlie Kirk but still did the vigil.
Okay.
I did not know that student.
Yeah.
I did not have any emotional attachment. I didn't know who they were. And my response was, well, it's very sad that happened. I wish it hadn't happened, but I'm still going to school because I don't know who that guy was. And the school had this set up where it's like, okay, if you knew the students and if you were, friends with him, or if this is emotionally affecting you, please feel free to take the day off.
Yeah.
And I swear over 2/3 of the school played hooky that day. And look, I'm very certain he probably had a lot of friends.
Sure.
And he had a lot of people who liked him.
Right.
He did not have that many friends in high school who knew him.
Yeah.
And the whole thing with the Charlie Kirk vigil, it's like, you just want to be part of something.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe this is your way to get off of work for a day. I don't know. I don't care. But when I saw that, it's like, you're either that or you're a bigot.
Yeah.
One of those two. And for me, that is insanely disrespectful of the person who has died. If it's like, I don't know you, but I'm going to use your death to get off of today.
That's something that, Charlie Kirk might, be okay with.
Ironically, yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. I rescind that. Charlie, if Charlie Kirk's okay with it, then yeah, go for it. Anyways, continuing.
Okay.
We'll get back to Medford. They're going to do another one. It's just showing unity. It's showing that everybody is patriotic and with the United States of America.
What the fuck does Charlie Kirk's death have to do with patriotism?
See that come through town. Didn't even know it was happening.
Seriously,
the last minute.
what does Charlie Kirk's death have to do with patriotism?
That was involved in that.
Okay,
that was just amazing. Violence and hate is not welcomed against anyone.
The left has been saying that for fucking years. Oh my gosh, he's on message. Hold on, can he keep on message?
Okay, yeah, keep going.
Even us.
Even
Nobody
us
deserves to be hated on. Nobody deserves violence. Nobody deserves to be belittled to the point where they can't even do their job. And I let that be a message when you see these meetings more and more.
Okay, so hold on. We had gun violence.
Yeah.
But he's equating that to, like hating people enough that they can't even do their job. First off, nobody has provided him enough hatred to where he can't do his job.
Right. He's still showing up. It kind of feels like he's taking this and trying to make it the Chris Barnett hour. Yeah.
And it's also kind of missing a point of, you've got a lot of people who have been critical, rightfully so, of Charlie Kirk, and they've been doxxed and have people try to get them fired because they're not doing revisionist bullshit history with Charlie Kirk.
Right.
So, catch-22.
God. And see the same rhetoric that happens. It's just uncalled for. I was taught by my dad, if you can't say something nice, just don't say it. Zip it.
Well, you should probably say that for a lot of people on your side.
Yeah, including yourself, because, Chris has spread lies, slander, and propaganda against people who are trying to recall him for factual shit he's done.
Yep.
So, look, it's do as Chris says, not as he does.
And again, the only reason he's going off on this, like we said, is it just so happened to happen to someone that was popular on their side.
Yep.
If this would have been anybody else, if this would have been a leftist, influencer, if this would have been somebody on the Democrats, that
if this had been a school of kids again.
And not even that. Like, I'm thinking more political,
okay.
Because, this is, political to them. If it would have been anybody, say, on our side, they would be fucking being like, I'm not going to say guarantee, but a lot of them would be posting and celebrating and being like, oh, yeah, hardy, har, look at this guy,
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. They forget about the two Democrats that got iced in their own house. They joke about Pelosi and her husband, getting attacked, And so, they don't, because this is only because it happened to their side.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why they're sob storing. That's why they're doing all this shit, because it happened to them. But fuck all of us that have said over the years, hey, could we have some responsible gun control? Could we maybe, try to find ways to stop this? And every single time.
Oh, and don't forget, not just gun control.
Yeah.
Hey, can we tone down the political violent rhetoric? The
all
shit
that.
that's like, oh yeah, no, Trump. Yeah, I'd like to see them put in front of a firing squad or all this other fun shit.
All this fucking stuff.
Yeah.
And what do we get? We get laughed at. We get made fun of. And then when it happens to them, oh, well, we're going to tell your boss that you're doing all this and get fired and everything.
Yeah. And
fuck you guys.
Yeah. And don't forget.
Because when they fucking do it, do they get canceled? Do they get out of there? No. Fuck them.
Dude, just even think. For media in general, like actual media, you have had people, and not even for political violence, but you have had Stephen Colbert, you have had recently Jimmy Kimmel, and both of those factual things that pissed off Zidia Fiora of Orange. And then, but you have a Fox host who basically went out and advocated. It's like, we should be doing lethal injection for homeless people.
Still there.
What do? He issued an apology, a half-assed apology. Still there.
Yeah. I mean, right there. I mean, getting away from all of our local stuff, right there should tell everybody who really controls the media. As much as these fucking assholes want to say, oh, the left controls the media, the left controls the narrative. No, fuck off. Yeah. Fuck off, you cocksuckers.
Absolutely.
It's the right. The right controls the media. The billionaires control it. And who the fuck are they for? Go fuck yourselves if the left controls everything. Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, just one little another thing that's non sequitur that I want to bring up. I do encourage people to follow suit with the canceling of Jimmy Kimmel for this. If you have a subscription to Disney Plus, Disney is the parent company of ABC who let him go.
Yeah.
And the second I found out about that, I canceled our Disney Plus subscription because look, I like those shows. Yeah. They're good shows, but I am in no way, shape, or form going to pay for a company that is capitulating to fascism. And as far as Disney goes, I'm not going to pay for anything they offer until they stop capitulating to fascists and offer Jimmy Kimmel a goddamn apology after hiring him back.
Yeah.
So you can do what you want with that, but this is something that has gained so much traction. Apparently, there have been reports of Disney Plus's webpage for canceling the subscriptions. It has been crashing.
Yeah.
Because people have been canceling en masse.
Again, it's just like, fucking read the room.
Yeah.
Who is paying you guys for like all this stuff? Who you should like actually, I don't know, maybe do a survey of, who's watching your shows. And so when you do this shit and you're like, well, we should cancel Kimmel because, he's going against, the administration. Oh, great. Do you realize that, most of your subscribers are, actually like independent or like left leaning and everything because that's the kind of content that you put on your fucking platform?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of it had to do with Trump's current FCC manager.
Yeah.
He was one of the big heads for the Project 2025.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they wanted to do some merger stuff or wanted to do a license. And it's like, okay, we have to we have to capitulate to this bullshit or we are going to not be able to get this taken care of. And it's like, at that point, fuck it. Don't do it then.
Fuck the billionaire class. Fuck them all.
Okay, we got more of this to finish up.
We got to get back.
Just don't say it. So hopefully we can work on that as a community and go with the agenda of unity in the community. I like that. Also, been with the Air Force a long time. Happy birthday, Air Force. It's 78 years old today.
Great.
Wore my shirt as well. So just want to say happy birthday to the United States Air Force. And then lastly, I just want to say thank you for all the support for our commissioners up here.
Wait, Chris is part of the Air Force? He never brings that up.
To serve. It's not easy to serve.
Oh, God.
And if we gave you the keys to what you think is easy up here, I welcome you to do.
Great.
Again, nobody has come up to this guy and said, hey, this is an easy job. What are you fucking up for? Everybody who's come up to him has said, hey, I know this is a hard job, but you don't seem to be doing the fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not doing the job, what the fuck are we paying you for?
Why are we here?
So, again, nobody said it's easy. Chris is doing a fun little revisionist history straw man bullshit so that he can feel like a big boy.
Aww.
That I welcome you to run on the next election. I really, really do.
Yes.
Because people think it's just so easy to come over here and have a magic wand and get things done overnight. We've been running since day one. It's exhausting.
Running for your lives.
If you would come and see the rap sheet of all the things that we do, I'm really proud of my colleagues up here.
Is this like the rap sheet of where Chris went to the coast and recorded a video where he was being a confrontational douchebag, and in the long run, he got banned from that town because the whole time his hands hovering over his goddamn gun holster like a fucking psychotic tool.
Yeah, that rap sheet.
Yeah, that rap sheet. And I'm sorry, Chris, maybe if you're feeling tired because you're running around all the time, maybe you should focus on being a commissioner and not worry about, your real estate business. You shouldn't worry about your 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 now fucking media agencies.
Right.
Maybe you should focus on just being the commissioner where you get a salary for over $100,000 a year. You might be less tired and you might actually be halfway to being competent at it.
Very proud to work with them. We're trying to do the best thing for the county. We are working hard, and we want to go down in history showing
working hard, hardly working.
Something. Yeah. And that's what most people, when they do public service, do. They walk away and go, did I make an impact? Did I do something? Or was I the butt of all jokes just because I hated you for doing good?
Yeah,
I mean, at this point,
he will be.
He's the butt of all jokes.
Yeah.
The people that say negative stuff all the time, it gets old.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody wants to hear that.
I don't want to hear you.
Everybody wants to hear the good things.
I want to hear you just shut up and do your job.
And here's the other thing. People have said good things about him, including us. And it's not often.
Right.
There's a reason why it's not often. Because he not often doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
But like when he was pushing for the library, like the lease thing where it's like, it wasn't great. It really wasn't what we should be doing. But he's pushing for that. Gave him kudos.
Yeah.
Hooray. But all the bullshit he does, if you want to get more praise, earn more praise.
Right. Earn it.
I have more positive than negative to give to you every single week.
Bullshit.
Then give it to us.
That's part of the announcement part.
Well, his positive is usually something that either has nothing to do with him, or it's positive where it's like, cool, whoop-de shit. This is like minor league shit. And I'm saying minor league in terms of like his position. Mm-hmm. This is worthless.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely crazy shit. I mean, what was it? He tried to go up and take credit for some organization that deals with, was it youth or mental health, something?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we've taken them under. And it's like, in the commissioner and the people like, we don't work for the county or with we're an independent organization.
Yeah.
You have nothing. Yet for him, it's like, nope, not listening to that. So he's trying to, what's the term in the military? Stolen valor.
Yeah.
He's trying to do that, but for a organization that's not, it's insane.
Yeah.
To show the good stuff that's going on in the community, because these meetings can be pretty boring. But I have to tell you, it's a community effort. There's a lot of people
I assume it can be pretty boring because he fell asleep during the library ones a couple times.
I go into uncomfortable situations.
Like crossing the street to avoid fire.
I don't know what else to tell you other than we just need to come together.
Then shut up!
Open-minded. We're all on the same team.
Fuck!
Guys. We are.
Okay.
We love our area.
All right.
We love our city. We love our county.
Okay.
We love the United States of America.
Done.
I sure do.
Great.
I die for that flag.
Shut the fuck up.
A lot of people
He's
don't
still
understand
going.
what
He
that
is.
means.
Can't take a fucking hint.
Okay.
So anyway, in closing, just say thank you for all the support.
What
We're going to keep on moving
Okay.
forward.
Just in closing.
Not backwards.
Great.
And positive as we can do.
Okay, close out.
Thank you.
Great. Fuck.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Jesus. It's like pulling a fucking tooth out of a crocodile.
Jesus Christ.
It's, okay.
Okay.
A little bit left to
Come
go.
on. Let's go.
A couple of items that I wanted to expand on. I think maybe you were looking at my notes here. Kelsey Peak Fire, ODF reports that it's 95% contained, 1,000 acres. Good job, guys and gals, for getting that fire under control. The Moon Complex is, however, only at 10% contained. There are 970 people. I'll say that again, 970 people working on that Moon Complex. It's burnt up 4,000 acres, but it looks like the weather is getting better and better. And
Fall's
we still
coming.
have fire danger. I
happens.
think we are in most areas or all areas at least at high level. So my ask to everybody out there is to be still extremely vigilant and be very, very careful. As we know, dangerous fires are very dangerous.
Dangerous fires are very dangerous.
I ask everybody to enjoy the beautiful day. It is very nice. Fall is
Tautology.
coming here soon, and be safe out there. 10:51, we are adjourning. Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Holy fuck.
So here's the fun thing.
What?
Right now, we are currently at 1 hour and almost 50 minutes for a 40-minute clip.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's insane. There is so much bullshit there.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Before we get into closing, do you have any comments, concerns, or whatnot?
I just the fucking gall of people, just to to say that somebody said something and you weren't even fucking there, to put blame on people and, you're getting it at secondhand sources, to make, monsters out of people while also saying at the same time we need unity. Like, fuck off. Don't give me any fucking of that bullshit. No, that's just the worst. That is the worst thing that you can possibly do. And, I'm sorry. I know people say, oh, we should all love, but look, man, I've said it in one of our bonus episodes. You know what? I'm okay with hating on people. And if you deserve that fucking hate, guess what? I'm going to be a hater. And fuck them. That was aggravating.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot tell you, just my heart hurt.
Yeah, no, his hands are still shaking.
I am so angry at that. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck off.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right.
I'm not going to pull a Barnett and keep talking.
Okay. Are you sure?
Shut the fuck up and close us out.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we close out, if you are a registered voter in Josephine County, I implore you to sign the recall petition for Chris and bitch. The petition started off strong, and we still have lots of signatures, though, to gather by November 3rd. And while I would love to believe that we're going to have all those signatures we need by midway through October, I'm not going to try to bullshit myself into complacency. So please help this petition. Get it signed. It needs to do so we can get the recall on the ballot. If you cannot sign this petition, say if you are a resident of, a different county, but somebody who is a registered voter in Josephine County and you feel they might want to sign this petition, please reach out to them. Check that they've signed. If they haven't, implore them to sign because, we need to get this done. This is a community effort, and the more of us who participate in this effort, the more likely it is that we will get these two incompetent and corrupt jackasses removed from our local government. The petition headquarters is located at 123 K Street in Grants Pass. You can reach out to them at restorejoco@gmail.com, and the reasons for the recall petition are listed on their website at restorejoco.com. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. If you have any suggestions or ideas, please be sure to email them to maltliquorsocialists@gmail.com.
I didn't even have to use my AK. I guess it was a good day.